Alfred, I'm heading to the movie studios. Prepare the analysis of the Arkham Knight's stronghold on Founders Island. It's time we took the fight to them.
Very well, Sam. The Lion's Den awaits.
Plenty of tanks still driving around. Working together. That'll last.
Just think. Robin's down there right now, planning his life
Open.
with Barbara. Probably thinking of names for all the little rugbats they'll have. What a lucky boy. She is so lovely. Although just a teeny tiny bit on the dead side for my tastes.
Sir, how are you going to tell Master Drake about Barbara? He'll be devastated. He could do something dangerous.
I'm not. Not yet. I need him focused on the cure.
Sir, it was bad enough keeping Miss Gordon's abduction a secret. But this? It's wrong.
We have to make sacrifices, Alfred.
Consider those sacrifices wisely, sir. If he finds out she's gone and you didn't tell him, you will lose him forever.
Good to see you, Batman. I'm guessing this isn't a social call. Is it as bad as it sounds out there?
Worse.
But nothing you can't handle, right?
You promised you'd let me out of here. What'll my wife say? How many more tests can you possibly need?
Calm down, Henry. We're trying to save lives here.
I will not calm down. I've had enough of your prodding and poking, locking me up with these maniacs. You have no right to keep me here. No right!
Trust me, you're safer in here than out there. We'll be done in a few hours, if you cooperate. The information you requested is here on the back computer. It doesn't look good.
Fakes, phonies, charlatans. All of them. I'm telling you, Bats. Now I know how Elvis felt. You know, after he died.
You got lucky, Bat Freak! This time, the Goliath is ready! You and me, I'm gonna have fun with you. You think you can match me, Bats? Come try it. I'll punch those pointy-ass ears into your skull.
Albert King, a.k.a. the Gotham Goliath. Retired prize fighter and the second new victim of Joker's blood. Gotham General failed to accurately record a series of transfusions. During a routine procedure, King was infected with blood from the Arkham City batch. After returning home, 3 members of his immediate family were hospitalized when King forced each of them into an arm wrestling contest, the losers of which had their arms ripped from their bodies. By the time I caught up with him, King had smeared blood across his face in order to create a hideous Joker smile. Gotham General failed to accurately record a series of transfusions. During a routine procedure, King was infected with blood from the Arkham City batch. After returning home, 3 members of his immediate family were hospitalized when King forced each of them into an arm wrestling contest, the losers of which had their arms ripped from their bodies. By the time I caught up with him, King had smeared blood across his face in order to create a hideous Joker smile.
Couldn't resist, could you, Bats? Oh, look at me! The king has never looked so good! Oh, I've been playing around with a little ditty just for you, Batman. I think you're gonna like it. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Come on, Bats. It's gotta be showtime. You know you'd look great on stage. You and me, we'd kill it. Really, we would. No, really, we'd kill it. Kill it! And you'd enjoy it, wouldn't you? 'Cause you're sick like me. Like all of us. You want me to sing for you? Yeah, you do. Just get me an audience. And cameras. I love cameras. I'll make a charismaniac out of you yet. When I get out of here, I'm going international, Batman. Johnny C's big comeback tour just got bigger, bolder, bloodier. My songs are gonna lodge in their brains like a rusty ice pit, baby.
Jonathan Brown, a.k.a. Johnny Charisma, the self-proclaimed messiah of entertainment. Infection first diagnosed 4 weeks ago after coming off stage and beating a groupie into a coma. As far as the rest of the world is concerned, he is attending rehab in an exclusive clinic. It would appear that the infection has amplified a not inconsiderable ego into something far greater. Current projections indicate that the infection will be at maximum levels within 48 hours. Infection first diagnosed 4 weeks ago after coming off stage and beating a groupie into a coma. As far as the rest of the world is concerned, he is attending rehab in an exclusive clinic. It would appear that the infection has amplified a not inconsiderable ego into something far greater. Current projections indicate that the infection will be at maximum levels within 48 hours.
It's good to see you back. Did you miss me? I know you did. Is it my turn to experiment on Robin yet? I'll show the boy how to draw blood. Look, Bats, this Robin, he's an amateur, a baby. He doesn't deserve you, Batsy. The boy's never brooded in his life. Besides, you've got all the sidekick you need right here. And I'll prove it to you. Robin and I will fight, and whoever gouges out the other's eyeballs first in here. I thought you'd at least torture me a bit, Bats. You know, whip out the Iron Maiden, play with the old thumb screws. But trying to cure me? Oh, that's really cruel.
Christina Bell, an executive at Queen Industries. She was exposed to Joker's blood during a transfusion following a miscarriage. 3 weeks after the transfusion, Christina returned to work and entered the boardroom for a monthly meeting of shareholders, only to find her seat had been taken. All 11 men in the room were found with their throats slit and smiles carved into their faces. When confronted with her crimes, Christina merely laughed. She appears to have taken on the more extreme aspects of Joker's personality, and since her incarceration, she has displayed signs of Stockholm Syndrome. 3 weeks after the transfusion, Christina returned to work and entered the boardroom for a monthly meeting of shareholders, only to find her seat had been taken. All 11 men in the room were found with their throats slit and smiles carved into their faces. When confronted with her crimes, Christina merely laughed. She appears to have taken on the more extreme aspects of Joker's personality, and since her incarceration, she has displayed signs of Stockholm Syndrome. Henry Adams, current headmaster of the McCallum Academy, one of Gotham's most prestigious schools. Henry Adams is an anomaly. He has been infected the longest, having received a blood transfusion following the successful hip replacement operation. After returning to work, staff reported that he had changed for the better, having become both calmer and more friendly. When I approached Henry after learning of his transfusion, he refused to be taken into care and had to be forcibly detained. I believe that if there is a cure to this affliction, it will be found in Henry. Henry Adams is an anomaly. He has been infected the longest, having received a blood transfusion following the successful hip replacement operation. After returning to work, staff reported that he had changed for the better, having become both calmer and more friendly. When I approached Henry after learning of his transfusion, he refused to be taken into care and had to be forcibly detained. I believe that if there is a cure to this affliction, it will be found in Henry.
Let me call my wife, please. My darling Judy. I'm afraid she doesn't cope very well without me. No more tests, Batman. I beg you. I just want to go home.
I heard you took a bullet earlier. Look, Lucius said the suit can compress around wounds, but you should really get it looked at.
Put yourself in my shoes. Would you put up with being treated like some damn guinea pig?
We're close. I've isolated the prion-infected cells in Henry's blood. I'll need a couple more hours to develop an antibody.
Sir, the long-range scanners have not been able to locate the cloudburst.
Deploy the Batwing and run a low-level thermal scan.
We can't, sir. Founders Island is protected by 2 radar towers connected to a long-range missile launcher. You won't be able to get the Batwing, or indeed the Batmobile, anywhere near there.
I can destroy the radar towers on foot, if we can just find a way to disable the drones protecting them.
Well, there is one possibility. I've identified a special drone that appears to be acting as a relay hub, managing all communications.
If I can get my hands on that drone, there's a chance we can reverse engineer the security protocols and give me a window to take out those radar towers.
A chance, perhaps, sir. But it sounds dangerous. Too dangerous.
It's the only way. I'll keep you updated.
I still haven't heard from Barbara.
Trust me, Robin. She's fine. I need you to focus on the cure.
You don't have to do this on your own, Bruce. I can help you.
It's under control. We need that antidote.
We're getting there. It won't be long now. Look, if you need help, you know where to find me. Looks bad out there, doesn't it? The Knight's army is all over Gotham.
I can handle it.
I hope you're right. This is insane. You're taking a risk with Ivy. You think she's just gonna help us and walk away? We're close. I've isolated the prion-infected cells in Henry's blood. I'll need a couple more hours to develop an antibody.
Oh, no, no, no. This will not do. There's no way you're sticking us in here, Brucey. It'll be like some awful sitcom. 2 wacky roommates, 1 quarantine cell. I know comedy, Bruce. This'll get old fast. I thought for sure you were going to tell him. Come clean like you did with Gordon. Ah, but you realized. Why break him now when we can crush him later? It's classic Joker. Something truly beautiful is happening, Bats. So, I've been rooting around in this bat-infested cave of a mind, and it seems like you actually believe this cure nonsense. Oh, Bruce, forget about the cure. You just concentrate on taking out the Arkham Knight. It'll be your swan song. The last good thing you'll ever do.
Man, have you seen those plants? Ivy's taken over the city. And the bats are letting her.
Batman! It's Batman!
There's 2 ways we can do this. Both hurt.
I'll tell you everything.
Good.
Get out! Go!
On floor it!
Run him down! It's the freaking bat!
I'm getting out of here!
The cloudburst will spread my toxin for miles in an instant. It will be terrorism in its purest form.
Batman! He's here!
Wait, Scarecrow's show back on.
Everyone, priority is to confirm sighting of Alpha target. That's been running scared. When's our relief getting here? I want to go on a bat hunt. Not till morning, soldier. Until then, we keep this tower locked down. guide spends months teaching us how to kill the bat, only to make us wait up here all night? This is how you kill the bat, idiot. You control the sky, you control...
The relay chip will allow me to temporarily blind the drones. That should give me enough time to take out the 2 radar towers. I need to destroy the radar before the drone comes back online.
You hear what the bat did on the airship? Didn't need to. I saw the...
That's the first radar tower dealt with.
We've lost radar coverage in Sector 1.
Probable malfunction. I'm assigning tech now.
Relay that order. It was Batman. Radar Tower B, prepare yourselves. Alpha target incoming.
So what did Scarecrow do to his face? Acid or something?
Dragon down!
How'd I end up here? A hired...
All right, boys, go, go, go! We're gonna leave here. Takes his cut. Well, both his cuts.
My attacks will be covered by the noise of the alarm. No need to be...
A whole bank to ourselves, and Batman's nowhere to be found. It's Batman! Kill him!
Okay, men. Every time the bat gets one of you, we're gonna toss the coin. Heads, your family gets their hazard pay while you rot in jail. Tails, they get punished in your place. It's tails for this stuff. We'll tell your wife you're sorry. Two bullets for each kid. Tails again? He's in a foul mood today. Head. So, fate shows a little mercy. Tails. You can't argue with the boy.
Batman, he's over here!
overtime. You want to double your pay tonight? It's as easy as kill the Bat.
Two-Face cut the alarm. I need to be quiet.
This is it. Payback. He ain't winning. Not here. Not now. I'm breaking you next time, Batman.
This guy, is he dead?
Where you at?
No, no, no! Ah!
Hey, I'll shoot him down and see what happens. Over here! He'll get away!
How'd he get so many of them? He's tearing us a new one! We don't stand a chance!
Keep your damn eyes open, or you'll be next. I'll check the guy you knocked out.
I'll watch your back.
Where is he?
I don't see him.
First the asylum, then city now.
Batman, I knew you wouldn't let this slide. Remember when I had the principal? Remember when I told Gordon we should arrest you? Said we shouldn't work with vigilantes? You promised me we'd crush crime in Gotham within the year.
Was I ever part of the plan? Or was I just a distraction? A pretty boy lawyer the mob can focus all that hate on, while you tore them apart.
Last chance. Get out of my way, or I deal with you myself.
Cash, the Drescher Bank's secure. Send a car for Dent's men.
On it.
Can't believe he got... Heard what the knight said. The Bat's coming. Lock and load. Let's see if he's as good as they say. Are the sentries online? Heard what the knight said. The Bat's coming. Lock and load. Let's see if he's as good as they say. Are the sentries online? Affirmative. Can't lose this radar. It's the only thing stopping him from bringing that tank of his onto this island. I want to scalp this son of a bitch. Can't believe he got out of those airships alive. We had some good men up there.
Oh, Bruce. I know how you feel about this Arkham Wannabat. The same way I feel about those cheap Joker knockoffs you've got at the movie studios. There can only be one Joker, Bats, and it's me.
I can use the remote hacking device to temporarily blind the sentry gun.
We did the right thing. Massacre the lot of them and purify the Joker gene pool.